So justice, when we talk about a festival at the intersection of spirituality, art, and justice, I know that's a big part of your work. Tell me about what you're doing, what your work is with the Fellowship of Reconciliation.
FOR, the Fellowship of Reconciliation, is a movement of conscience. It was started on the eves of the First World War by people that were committed to, that felt like their faith would not allow them to kill another human being. And as a result, they were conscientious objectors to war. And those people of conscience, as I like to say, went on, particularly in this country, to be thinking about, asking critical questions about structural injustice in our society and the way that violence perpetuated abroad begins at home. And they started movements of resistance, were tremendous allies and deeply involved in the racial justice struggle in this country during what we often call the civil rights movement. And my work is essentially to help connect and equip and inspire to some extent that movement of conscience today.
Nice. I mean, that just seems like a perfect fit with Wild Goose and obviously the tribute to Bayard Rustin at the festival last year. I mean, really, Dr. Harding's been involved in the festival from the very beginning and excited about having him as an elder be back at the festival. You haven't actually been to the festival.
I've never been to the festival.
So,
yeah.
What's your sense? What are you kind of anticipating at this point, not having been?
It's a dream to be able to provide space where people, no matter where they are on their spiritual journey, can come and explore the intersection between faith and justice, faith and peace, faith and nonviolence. They can come and be their whole selves, and that's beautiful. I think that's deeply needed, and I'm an ally to any people of faith who are trying to live out their faith in a way that contributes to the beloved community.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to be here. I look forward to being at the festival this year.
I haven't asked you this, but how old are you?
I'm 31.
31. Okay, I'm 37. So, believe it or not,
should I have deference towards my elders? Then
I'm not that old.
I am a Southerner. I mean, so I can.
Don't make me feel old now.
Yes, sir, Steve.
Believe it or not, there are people younger than us, in their 20s. That's one of the things I get excited about when I think about the festival, creating a space for young and old, having elders like Dr. Harding. What do you think about that? The festival as a space for a younger generation getting engaged in the kind of work that you're doing.
I think that for me, I'm someone who's deeply committed to intergenerational learning and opportunities, and I think that's a beautiful. The fact that the festival seeks to honor elders and invite those of us that are younger to learn from them, and the fact that it's a space that's safe for elders to come and learn and to teach as well is very important and beautiful, and so I'm really grateful for that. I'll also say the struggle for justice doesn't look the same as it did 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago.
Right.
But I do believe that it's the same struggle, and I believe that we have to be able to recognize it in each other. We have to be able to sort of recognize and honor the efforts both that have come before us and the ones that we're engaged in now, and we've got to connect them. And so I appreciate the festival as a space with potential to do that.